Alright, in this video we did a great angel card reading, pulled out the space chart, comparing it with the natal chart. Excellent information was given on twin flame unions that will be occurring because of the Jupiter Venus alignment. Scorpio, make sure you listen up. It's great. Now, before we get there though, we did talk about a few things that are going on in YouTube. So if you're interested in that, you can listen. If not, just fast forward. But don't miss the twin flame stuff, because we do the space chart and everything. Welcome to Real Life and Metaphysics. I'm Gat, your host. This was the intro, and now for the information. A lot of information has been coming out regarding this Jupiter Venus parallel alignment. So we're going to be looking at that horoscope wise, seeing what's going on. Might even pull out the Archangel cards to see what they have to say. Not sure about that. Welcome to Real Life and Metaphysics. I'm Gat, your host. I think we are in a period of new things going on in people's lives and things like that. It is what it is. Just give me a moment as I'm setting things up. All right. There's a lot of new people down with the twin flame stuff. I can tell, cause they're new, like new people coming to my channel. I could just tell, and in the beginning. But that's just letting you know how close we are to the end, because never before has this many people been aware that they have a twin soul in the same dimension in the same time frame. All right. So let me pull this up. First, I'm gonna get rid of some other emails that have been piling up. They can be taken out in the garbage. Now I can go to my out folder, or wherever I do a trash folder. Make sure just empty the entire trash. Now go back to the horoscope today folder. Wow. Okay, and Claire, what is this? Okay, number 12. All right. Now, this will probably be, it's dailyhoroscope.com, but they work a lot with tarot.com. This will probably be Rick Levine, probably. This is a horoscope for today. It's 7:29 p.m., November 13th, 2017. It says, Leo, you are known to be a dramatically expressive. Leo, you are known to be dramatically expressive when you're interacting with others. But your colorful words are Only distractions today, distracting today, obscuring your true emotions. Well, I don't think I have a problem with that. You're not worried about revealing your vulnerability or being rejected by your for your beliefs. It's funny. I don't know if you heard Pharaoh. Pharaoh said that because he commented on Nature Boy, and that's what he accuses Nature Boy of. You should have thought more about revealing things about yourself. Because I didn't even know they're trying to get Nature Boy off social media, Facebook and YouTube. I don't know. See, like I said, this is just the wrong time for anybody. Because the first thing I would have said something about black man. I definitely would have made it black white. But this is the wrong time for anybody to have any type of accusation against a female. The females is coming up. It's their time. I'm letting y'all know that right now. Just like you see Venus jumping out there with her father, this is the wrong time to have any type of situation with a female going on. Because the universe is not going to be in your favor. I haven't visited the Grok's one channel because he's usually attuned to shit like this. So let's go to the Grok channel real quick. That was a long time. But see, what I'm trying to tell you, Pharaoh, because like people with age on him, we got wisdom. Now, like Pharaoh said that everything he said was it was true. Everything he said on them videos was true about that hose. When you that age and he might be a little older than them girls, but them girls are young and they don't know no better. And that's why I said I'm not with that. I'm a spiritual person because I had people coming at me the wrong way. I'm not out here looking for a hookup, not looking for nothing. I'm a spiritual teacher. So I have a lot of people come to me still on that low level, third dimensional bullshit. And I be just setting them people straight and shit. And I won't be brought and I won't be sold and shit. This is what's up. And then I'm out. And I'm manning up to handle, with the help of God, anything that come my way. And I've been doing that for decades. All right, let me see. I'm on the Grok's One channel. So he says Donald Trump 9/11 Beast Dragon Illuminati. So if he's talking about Beast Dragon, he might have said something about the woman in that one because he usually does. All right. So I didn't see anything else other than that. So what he said, to the majority of people just sounded perverted. So they thought, well, if you're a child molester, you probably would do things to the women. So people are acting to just protect. They're trying to get him off because they don't want to hear that, but they're also trying to expose him and trying to protect the females and the kids. So Pharaoh said that, had a lot to say about that stuff. That's his channel. Pharaoh said that. Said your colorful words are only distractions today, obscuring your true emotions. Well, I never obscure my true emotions, so you're not worried about revealing your vulnerability or being rejected by your beliefs. I mean, well, don't get me wrong. Like I'm talking about out here, you can't go in the real world. I can't go in the real world and talk like I do because real world ain't trying to hear what I got to say. I already know that. There's a time and place for everything. When I say the real world, it doesn't mean they're real. It just means right now they're the ones in power. When you go out into their world, it is what it is. So you kind of gotta respect how they do things because if you still need to go out there, you gotta go out there. And see, don't get me wrong, I understood this world, but a lot of people are just fake and phony. And so it's like this shit is some fake bullshit. It just is. And most people don't understand this higher than third dimension, and they still bring that in. Just like when you go in church, then people say we love you, Jesus, 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 but they still on some low level shit. So they really don't understand, because if you really understood, you really would trust in the spirit, and they really don't. But at the same time, God is with that. Like God is with those people. So you got to be careful, even when you talk about churches, because if you notice, them churches still standing. They've been standing for hundreds, some longer than that, hundreds, maybe thousands of years, and and if they start to go down because of the city economy, then they start working together. Like you'll see a Baptist church. Okay, you guys meet in the morning, and then it'll be a Protestant church. Okay, we'll meet at night. So they in the same church. So that's why you just understand how God moves. And you got to respect it because it's not going to change. You could be 100% right and still be 100% wrong. You got to know how God moves. And that's why I said, when you go out in their world, it is what it is. They got their own system. They're going to believe what they want to. And it is what it is. And if you was to go into church, you got to understand the atmosphere. Because you may go into church and you may think, well, you guys are using the Bible and you should tell the truth. And you're not telling the truth. And this member right over here, I got proof that this member did that. But they don't care about that. They looking at you like, hey, you're an outsider coming in here causing problems. They don't care about no truth. Not your truth. So you got to learn all this stuff. So there's a time and place for everything. So it says you simply want enough privacy to work on healing your old wounds without any outside interference. You are ready to unload some emotional baggage before going on to the next chapter of your life. And this is Rick Levine. He's always citing other people. Pima Cauldron teaches inner peace begins the moment you choose not to allow another person or event to control your emotions. It's like I said, it's one of them things. It takes a lot of trust in God, and it takes a lot of experience. Because you have to learn to stop fearing the wind. Because the wind is always going to come. I learned that. I don't care what you do. Some people think, oh, if I just get my life together, I'll have peace. And nope. As soon as that happens, something else going to come up. And the more, like I said, that's why it's important. I say it, I don't know how many people do it, but that's why it's important to really study that holy book and learn it. Because if you really studied it and learned it, you will realize it's just about every servant of God had to go through some type of drama, some type of bullshit. Comes with the territory. Now, as much as God protected Abraham and blessed Abraham, still Abraham was getting into wars because of his whoever that dude was, Lot. I don't know if Lot was Abraham's nephew or whatever Lot was, but Lot was always in trouble, and Abraham used to always have to go to war to protect Lot. And then Abraham had his own problems because he couldn't have a kid, and then his wife came up with a great idea, and the great idea backfired, and then he had his wife yelling at him. Then he didn't want to get rid of his midwife because she was not a mother of his child. But then God said, go ahead and get rid of him. Don't worry, he'll be okay. But so it's always gonna be some crazy shit, bro. No matter what, no matter who you go with or whatever you do. And like what I had already said that because I knew from experience. Like Nature Boy, he wasn't wrong wanting to get away, but where can you go? That's what Pharaoh said that. Pharaoh said that. That's the YouTube channel. I'm not talking about young Pharaoh, who is a friend of LGO, used to be, or maybe still is. But the elder Pharaoh said that. That's his channel. Pharaoh said that. But he said, you're not going nowhere. You can't run from the beast because the beast is everywhere. That wicked ass system is everywhere you go. And like I said, if they want to find your ass, say you hiding out in the jungle somewhere, they be flying over the jungle with all them drones and planes trying to find your ass. They got equipment that can see through the forest. They got sensors. They got sensors that can find your ass. And you know, animals might try to attack you, depending on how deep you go in. And somebody always gonna rat your ass out. Always. And wherever you go, there's gonna be some problems. And especially like I said, it's just, I mean, humans want to keep acting like animals, and that's what their problem is. But if he's coming in and they looking at all these young girls and shit, and you somewhere, they're not trying to see that. That's why I said you think it's gonna be like, oh, we look the same. You may look the same, but they don't know you. They might have heard of you and shit, but you just got to be careful, especially with the females, because the females make people act crazy because they want that female. So so that's what the elder said. That's what the elder said. He don't realize all that. He's just young and he's naive. But I think he's young. He's young, but he's still older than like them girls. He's older than them. Like he's not as young as what people think he is. But because he talks the way he does, they think he's younger. And he said boy. And that's what the elder said. You shouldn't. If you're a man, you should be calling yourself a boy in the first place. So that elder was dropping real science. But I had already said all that shit. It was just common sense. But I didn't have nothing against the dude and still don't. Because I understand what he's talking about. But these people ain't gonna see. You talking about some higher shit that they're not ready for. And you have to be careful. But anybody that's been around will tell you, like, if you go back, and I still think a lot of shit go down, but I always knew that. Like, if you could see in people's houses, you would be shocked what the fuck you saw. So it is what it is. But here it is. Like I said, but out here, once you compromise yourself and say some crazy shit like that, you just played yourself out. All right. So that was that horoscope for the day from Daily Horoscope or Tarot.com, Rick Levine. Now this is the weekly forecast from AstrologyAnswers.com. All right, give me a moment. And this will be, today is Monday, in case I didn't say that. It is Monday, November 13th, 2017. I know I said the date, I don't know if I said the day. Pleasure-seeking Venus aligning with optimistic Jupiter, discerning Mercury, and difficult angle to Neptune. A day of indulgence, enjoying the good life, favorable for socializing. You might be in denial of what? Trying to rationalize spending money. Earning a lot of rich food. Well, I don't have a problem with that one. Oh, can't spend money when you're poor. What to do, what not to do. Don't go crazy on overindulging. You might regret spending too much money, even if you're having a great time. Well, I don't have to worry about either one of those. Yay! All right. So go back. All right, now this is Astrology Answers again. That was a weekly forecast for Monday. This will be actually Monday's for the daily forecast for Monday. They keep talking about Ben Carson for some reason. Every time I come here, they're talking about Ben Carson. They just be lying to people. Like the Nobel, you gotta look at it. The Nobel got the EL. Whenever you see somebody get a Nobel Peace Prize, it's because they done put themselves in a higher position in their secret societies. Like I'm talking about, especially in recent years. Be the peaceful and harmonious one in all experiences today, and you will find great rewards as a result. There's a lot of Libra energy in play today, and that is very compatible energy for you. The Libra moon in your third house of communication suggests communication could be very loving today. At the same time, lucky experiences that arise today under a Venus and Jupiter link will help you find this inner peace and harmony that you give off to others today. What are you feeling positive about, Leo? All right, now we're going into horoscope.com. Then I'm going to go to the website and do today and tomorrow tarot. Romance is at the top of your priority list today. A deep conversation may take place with your partner, perhaps to sort out your feelings about the relationship. Other matters of interest to you both come up, and this bodes well for your future. Don't give in to the temptation to point out your partner's faults. Just say quietly, what is that? What is it that you need? All right. Now we'll go into today, tomorrow tarot. Let's go. The card for today, Monday, November 13th, is the Lovers. Woo! The card for tomorrow, Tuesday, November 14th, 2017, the Empress. And this is the reading. The Lovers card reveals a merger, agreement, or personal interaction that is already underway or is about to take place. More than just romance, the Lovers can also represent any two parties coming into balance. This can be interpreted as meaning that balance is one of the keys to all relationships. It also indicates that when the world around you is in balance, it makes it easier to have a fulfilling partnership, whether it is in an intimate or business-related union. All right, so here we go. Lovers is Gemini, and the Empress is, I believe the Empress is Venus. tomorrow. So that was Lovers for today. Tomorrow is the Empress. Your process now has far more pleasure than pain, and the Empress card in this position indicates that it will actually manifest if given the right care. The outcome of creating anything is a responsibility to look after and preserve your creation. You need to care for today's creation for it to grow and be fruitful in the future. This is the gift that the Empress card brings you. A future that is not only abundant and new ideas, but also a way to manifest them. Well, I thank the Empress for that. All right. All right, love horoscope, November 13th. Talking is necessary today in order to increase real communication in your current relationship, but it has to be the right kind of talking. There is no use in glossing over difficult details in order to make life easier. You both need to address the essential problem. That will require more than a little courage, but will be very worthwhile in the long run. This is horoscope.com 3-card tarot. The mood of the day is the devil. The lover's position is the high priestess who's appeared. And the business position is the sun. Don't be misled by your emotional relations today. There's quite a few things being left unsaid. The association of the devil and the high priestess doesn't actually encourage honesty and openness in relationships. Maybe you're worried that people are plotting behind your back, which suggests that you need to be vigilant around your loved ones. Be careful though, because with some people, too much trust is just plain naive. In a professional context, you should be very successful. The combination of the sun and the devil really spurs you on, and you're doubling your efforts to succeed. Ambition and intelligence work together to achieve any goal, regardless of how ambitious it may be. You're going to point to some amazing success stories. The only thing to worry about is megalomania. Try to contain this, as it won't make you popular with the troops. Don't let your victories go to your head. Alright, so now let me see what it says. Mood of the day is the devil. Devil can mean a lot of things. It can mean like negative stuff, betrayal, but it usually means ambition and people that are kind of locked in to the material world one way or another. Could they be maybe overly concerned about the devil card? Now in the lover's position is the high priestess, but kind of working with the devil, or at least the energy. The high priestess, I believe hers is the moon, if I'm not mistaken. The devil card is Capricorn. So the business side is sunny, and see the devil card is kind of good for business because it's real ambitious. It's almost like the high priestess is saying, okay, things about to change for you, but don't forget about love. That's what it looks like to me. But if you didn't want me to forget about it, why are you sending me back to the crimey world with all these demon-filled people that got nothing better to do but fuck with other people that don't want shit to do with them? I'm sorry, I'm being honest. That's how Nature Boy got in trouble. Oh, man. Don't say anything bad about me. Pharaoh said that. Alright. So I guess I will do the angel card reading. I'm gonna put this on pause and I'll be back. Alright, now this is the Archangel card reading, questions and answers from the Archangel. You're gonna ask the questions, I'm gonna give you the answers. First question we're gonna ask the Archangels. Dear Archangels, what would you like me to know? I'll be back with the answers. You kept hearing the word peaceful right now because of the whole Venus, Libra, Jupiter thing going on. And now it's kind of like what I'm getting. I think another card wants to come. I pulled 3, but it looks like one more wants me to pull it. So 4 cards pulled total. And whenever a card pulls like that, it means it has a special message. That'll be the 4th card pull for this question. What would you like me to know? First card. And the funny thing about it, I saw this card. And I was shuffling and I saw this card. I knew it was this card. And I immediately took it out. I didn't look at it, but I seen it out the corner of my eye. That's why I took it out and put it back in the deck. And it still came out again. First card is Uriel. Aquarius. Brilliant idea. Your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea into fruition. So this is Uriel. Uranus. Who rules Aquarius. Brilliant idea. Gold and orange. Alright, now what I'm going to do right now is go get the latest space chart. Lots been going on, but I knew to just... But I've been doing this for a long time. That's why I'm trying to teach everybody the real deal. It's not going to be based on your feelings. See, a lot of people, that's how they do. Oh, I feel a certain way. Oh, it's not working out with my twin, or it's not working out with this people. And they just jump into another relationship with somebody else. But that can be bad karma. That's why you're supposed to be having your natal chart. You're supposed to be checking things out. You're supposed to be doing the Archangel card readings. But they really think this is a game. They think it's bubblegum astrology. And me, I was wise enough, just from experience, I was just wise enough to just wait it out. I got all kind of drama going on. But I wasn't letting it get to me. And plus, like I said, when you got health problems, like I told you, I used to work for a Jewish guy. Very smart man, but he jump up in your face. He yell, he get crazy. He'd lose his freaking mind. And they finally told him, his doctor told him, you got to calm down. You're going to have a heart attack and you're going to kill yourself. So he had to learn that you just can't be reacting like that. It don't matter what nobody talking about. They can keep on talking that crazy talk if they want to, but I'm not the one. The moon phase is a waning moon. Waning crescent moon. Because we're getting ready to go into the new moon in a matter of days. And that'll be November 18th at 11:42 a.m. I guess. That'll be the new moon Saturday, I guess. Yep, it is. They showed the picture, but that they gave Utah. Notice how they gave Utah time, a Judah time. Well, they call it Universal time. Well, it's really UT Universal time. But I've been seeing Utah everywhere I go. Ever since I learned it, that might be a real Utah. Utah. All right. I'm just looking around. Don't mind me. I'm looking at the current space chart. And I may also look at my natal chart. Alright, so Uranus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right now, Aquarius is in the 8th house. 9, 10. So right away they're talking about career. Interesting. Aquarius. Aries. See, I understand. I hope you're always keeping up with I forget. I do so much. But I just did my natal chart out here based on the Venus and Jupiter conjunct. And they kept talking about Libra and all that. I told you about Aries. Well, they putting Aries right in that they're putting Aries right in that work sector. They're putting Uranus there, but so is Aries. And that's what Uranus picked out. Please don't tell me they're gonna try to make me work with her again. Oh no. Alright. Try to write this down. Because Aquarius, ruled by Uranus, is in the 8th house, which is the soul house. Next card. Metatron and Virgo, prioritize. Focus on your highest priority. I will help you get organized and motivated. Now, where's Virgo at? 3rd house, which is home, communications, that Gemini energy. And what's in the 6th house? Sagittarius, about the home and the vertex with Mercury. That's so scary. But you would almost have to laugh. Like if you walked up in some place and she was right there, it would almost be funny if it wasn't so horrifying. Highest priority. And notice how, like I said, Virgo's in the third house, ruled by Gemini, but Virgo rules the sixth house, and then the sixth house is Sagittarius. And if anybody has been keeping up with me, you've been seeing a lot of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius represents when the two people get together and they actually get through it. Like you see the communication and all that, and a vertex, because the vertex is like your soulmate connection. And Saturn again is career. I would crack up if I seen that, bro. Cause I got somewhere to go this week. If she was sitting up in there, that shit would. I would just sit there. But that shit would be funny. I don't know why it would be more. It would be more funny to me than like I would be more. But I wouldn't let her know. But she probably would know anyway. Cause one time she was sitting next to me, and we wasn't talking to each other. It was a cubicle, but she was on the other side, and she was kicking me on purpose. Like she would always when we wasn't talking. If her foot would hit my foot, like if we were sitting across, the universe always kept me and her together. But she would move her foot away like quickly. Like that woman played so many mind games on me, it wasn't funny. But she would move her foot away real quickly. Like, oh, I don't want him thinking. But that particular night, because she knew I was not going to talk to her ever again. So she kept kicking me on purpose and shit. Everything I would do, she would do the opposite of. And so I started thinking about her. And I said to myself, I wonder if she could read my mind. Because I knew she is my twin. I said, I wonder if she could read my mind. As soon as I said that, she made sure she kicked me again and shit. That shit was funny. Now Mercury is the ruler of both Gemini and Virgo, and that's the card we just pulled. So they're really going in. Now look at it. Saturn's ruler of Capricorn. Now look where Capricorn is. Capricorn is in the seventh house of relationships with Juno, which means like serious relationship or marriage, and Pluto, which means soul, like soul stuff. Because you got to remember, the only reason why they had to go to Bethlehem for Jesus to be born was because of a tax, a new tax. And that's what a tax is, whether you know it or not. A tax is the debt. A debt is something you owe. The government says you owe. You got to sign up for this new tax. You owe. Like I owe, so off to work I go. Otherwise, you wouldn't be going to work. You be telling them damn devils, fuck you. But and so that's the only reason why that happened the way it did. And also the eighth house is about soul reincarnation, as well as death, reincarnation, and taxes, and all that. All that stuff is Jesus, death and resurrection and all that. next card. Oh, thank you, Sandalphon. Sandalphon told me to breathe easy. He said, be gentle. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. In other words, don't let these devils push you to no heart attack. Wicked ass devils. Thank you, Sandalphon. Now you find out where Pisces is. That 9th house. But see, again, ruled by Sagittarius. You ain't getting away from that Sagittarius energy. And that foreign, don't forget Gemini is foreign, and we're talking about a foreigner. Pisces is in 9th house, excuse me. That's what I meant to say. Pisces is in 9th house, ruled by Sagittarius, and that's like foreigners, foreign things. Look at Neptune retrograde is 11, 11, 11. 1129 is 11, 11. So what he's telling me is don't worry. That's what Sandalphon is telling me. So whatever you see, don't worry. Now, because Pisces is going to take you to the 12th house. And there it is, Gemini. Still dealing with that Gemini energy. Because that's what broke it up the first time. That Gemini energy is immature when it comes to twin flames. We call the 12th house a house of reckoning. So this is all subconscious. All this is dream state and subconscious, the shadow personality of the 8th, and 12th. Both Vesta and the 12th house can mean small compartment, like small location, a small building. Because where I'm going is going to be like a relatively, you could call it a small building. Small waiting room and shit like that. Alright. And look at Pluto. Pluto's at 17. That's karma. Also, that's the Magi priest. It's funny because I just talked about Jesus. And that's the Magi priest. And I guess that's where the Magi priest saw Jesus in Bethlehem. Juno, where's Juno? Now Juno is interesting because Juno is at 18. That's 666, or perfect love. Believe it or not, that's another way to describe the divine feminine. 666. All right, now this fourth card just came. It wanted to come, but it didn't. It didn't come with the 3-card draw. It came afterward. It's kind of summoned me. So we got to see what this fourth card is. Azrael, taking you right back to the 10th house. Capricorn. Counselor, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Thank you, Azrael. And Azrael also represents your loved ones that have died, but they're still helping you. Azrael. Capricorn. In the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th house. Give me a moment, y'all. Seventh house. Relationships. Ruled by Libra. With Juno and Pluto. Definitely a soul connection there. Capricorn rules the 10th house, career and reputation, where Uranus retrograde, Alice retrograde, Aries and medium co-element is deep. So, what would you like me to know? Note, the universe may be giving you another attempt to meet up with your twin, who may have matured somewhat since 2016. Alright. Alright. Let's go to the second question. Alright, this question is going to be about employment, but I'm going to ask it a certain way. But I'm putting this on pause. I'll be back with their answers. I noticed that Capricorn energy, which is deceased relatives, and it's also ruled by Saturn. It does that often. It'll wait. It won't often come out to like the end of the draw or at the total end of the whole session, and then it'll finally come out and give its message. Because like that's your family, because it's trying to tell you what to know and what to think about. All right, a nice amount of cards came out for that question. Because I asked about the timing, but I did that for a reason. All right, first card, Haniel. Look at that. I can't make this. Now watch what she, and that's the, keep in mind that's the High Priestess, because she came in my other reading, the 3-card tarot. That y'all probably saw that picture. It's the same reading I did on this video. Haniel, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So you notice she put them both together. Next card, Victory. Sandal fine again. Same one that told me, the same person told me don't worry. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Thank you for hearing and answering my prayers, God, who is Spirit. Next card, Raguel, Sagittarius. Keep in mind, if you look on the natal chart, Pisces is in the 9th house, but the 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius, who's in the 6th house, or Virgo. Raguel. And he let me know that she's trying to talk to me. Claire sentience. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings. As they signify divine guidance. But what they're telling me on that one is still take care of yourself, because that's one thing Sandalphon said. That's why he's saying notice your physical and emotional. And Pisces is watery and emotions. Next card, Compassion. Is that Kyle or Gemini? And Zach, he's in the 12th house with Pisces. Zach Kyle, Gemini, Compassion. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. And Gemini is in the 12th house of reckoning, ruled by Pisces, and it's all about buildings, which I will be going into buildings soon, and she may be sitting right up in there. Y'all gotta remember, on a twin flame errors, they said it was Pisces who brought them together. They both said that. Because Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and Neptune is all about your dreams. Fourth card for this question. Fifth card. Fifth card for this question. Raphael tells you to breathe. Take deep. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. Saying let it go, get ready for the new. Raphael, like Hanael or Hai, they correspond to all 12 zodiac signs. And keep in mind that this is the first question where two angels appear, archangels that correspond to all 12 zodiac signs. So they're kind of answering a question, because sometimes they already answer a question you're about to ask. So let me just look around and see if they did that. Because if you know the Sanophon's card where he tells you to be gentle is green. And see, that's the help card because that's Raphael's color is green. All right. There's a personal question. I'm just going to press pause and I'll be back. All right, I wasn't going to pick this card, but I when I grabbed the other card, this card kind of flipped over. So that's when you don't pick it, it picks you. That's Sandalphon again. It says gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. So I always open the arms to receive the gifts from the creators. And again, Pisces is in the 9th house. Next card. Jamuel. Hi, Jamuel. Career transition. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. And that's literally true, just so everybody knows. Now, since in my life purpose, my true north node is Cancer in the 2nd house. And that's exactly what I'm kind of asking about. Because remember, the 2nd house is closely related to the 8th house. Ruled by Taurus. You can't make this up, and that's his sign. True North Node is Cancer in the 2nd house, ruled by Taurus. 2nd house includes your money, possessions, and how you value things. The 8th house, ruled by Scorpio, is other people's money, inheritance, taxes, debt, business, karma, and shared resources. Debt, business, karma, earth, debt, resurrection, regeneration, and shared resources. Still got to do the True North Node, because that's your life purpose. True North Node, Cancer, Mother, Imon Coeli, teenage education, land and property, family and relatives, heart and travel. True North Node is Cancer. In association with finances, possessions, and personal value system, Taurus. So now, in what way would and how would the Taurus elements of the second house correlate with Cancer or the fourth house? So only thing you can do is look in the fourth house and see if there's any clues. That one, you want this one. 1, 2, 3, and there's Libra. I'm gonna just put aha. Aha. Libra is in today's space charts. Fourth house. Family. And the things above. With the moon coming in from Virgo in the third house. Maybe that third house, what I just do? In the third house, I just say Gemini. Libra in the fourth house. Ruled by Cancer. Moon is Haniel and Gabriel. And Vesta, Priestess. Brings families together, Virgo, Jupiter, Venus, and the Sun. Tonight's alignments are greatly about Leo. True North Node on Leo. Kyrus in Leo. Second house, just like Chamuel said. Second house. Jupiter, Sun, and Venus in Scorpio in the 5th house. This is all about soul relationships, and is very 8th house. 8th house. Sexual astrology connects 5th house to the 8th house. Aquarius is in the 8th house. Deep. So Chamuel's right. He proved it beyond a shadow of a doubt. The job where you connect with your twin flame, twin soul, connects with your life purpose. Also, Taurus is in the 12th house of reckoning on my natal chart, on my birth natal chart. And it also, because we got into the 5th house, now we gotta really do this. Leo, true north node with Kyrus, which is currently in the 2nd house of finances, possessions, and values. Rules over the 5th house of love, fun, travel, children, creativity, and adventure with Scorpio, which I'm going to say depth, and 2, because it says share resources, depth and 2, Jupiter, finances, expansion, growth, one more, and fortune, and then I'm going to put in parentheses luck, and Venus, let's just finances, beauty, diplomacy, forgiveness, fashion, and the sun, shining the light on things, quote, hidden, unquote. These will help pay off. Your twin flames union can bring Jupiter and Venus finances, which pay off debt. I've always said that. And then I think I was always telling y'all about let me go to my channel real quick. Because I think the number 24 has always been connected to Jupiter, which is always finances for the twin flames. Because they were talking about 24 revolutions. Alright, give me a second. Find the man. 24, yep. For a family, alright. Harmony, twin flame, 4 elements, and 24. 3 plus 4, complete. So the number 24 is harmony. It's 24. 24 is harmony, balance, because they're talking about 24 revolutions. And 2 plus 4 equals 6, which is Venus. And I told you about that 666. That's a lot of information. Thank you, Chamio. Alright, next card. Woo! Ariel, prosperity. Your material needs are provided for. As you follow your intuition, as you, 1, follow your intuition, and 2, manifest your dreams into reality. Thank you, Ariel. Now you want to say note. Find out where Aries is. Aries is in the 10th house, taking you right back to that career. Aries is in the 10th house of career. And Aries rules the first house, where Cancer, your life purpose sign, ascendant, and east point is and then Sagittarius. And I hope you listen to this. I can't make this stuff up. Sagittarius is the very next card. Sagittarius. Raguel Sagittarius says divine order. Don't question the divine order. And he's holding the two scales. I'm seeing a lot of orange cards, orange gold cards. He says everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Divine order. Don't question God's divine order. Confess what Spirit has shown you. Everything else is an illusion that Spirit will deal with as you obey Spirit. Sagittarius, scales of balance. And we've already said Sagittarius is in there. I believe I said it. Let me see if I put the vertex in here. Yep. Sagittarius is currently in the 6th house of health, home, healing, daily activities, co-workers, children, and animals, ruled by Virgo with vertex, Lilith, Mercury, and Saturn. Thank you, Archangels. Next card. Jophiel, Libra. Hi, Jophiel. Jophiel, Libra, 7th house. Ruler. Capricorn. Pluto and Juno. revelations. Your dreams are growing more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Notice how both Ariel and Jophiel use the word dreams. And also notice how there's only 3 females in the Archangel cards, and they both showed up for this answer. They both showed up to answer this question. Question number 3, 3 female angels show up. 3 female archangels show up. Final card in this, Life Review, taking you into Scorpio. 5th house ruled by Leo. And he's going to say balance, because that's what we're talking about. And that's the same thing he showed you. So just like they're telling you, the universe is trying to bring the twin flames into balance. Jeremiah, Scorpio, Life Review. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Beat. So anybody who heard this reading, it's quite obviously this is a soul reincarnation, twin soul, twin flame situation. That was powerful. All right. I mean, I'm speechless. Like it's nothing else. Because this is what I'm trying to tell you, and just like Joe Field says, sometimes you just have to wait. There's a time when you have to try to make changes, listen, and sometimes you just have to wait. Because everything is going on, spirit is in control. Spirit is seen in the universe is in control. And the wise people realize that when they stop worrying about everything and realizing you can't do everything, you can't change everything, no matter how hard you work. Just like Solomon says in the book of Ecclesiastics, no matter how hard you work, that wind will come and blow it all away. Vanity and vanity, striving after the wind. So you learn to do things like Messiah told you to. Seek the kingdom first. Not saying be lazy, do what you can, but don't stress out and kill yourself over it. I want to see what Raphael said again. I think he only showed up one time in this reading. Breathe. Yep. Did he ever show up and say angel therapy? I don't think he did. No. Raphael showed up one time. I'm gonna look again. I thought I did see. Breathe. Oh. And that was it. Thank you, Raphael. All right. All right. please. Dear Archangels, please tell me anything. I want to change that word. Dear Archangels, please advise me on anything you would like me to know. Alright, I'll be back with their answers. I'm pretty sure what these angels are saying is going to happen because it's a situation this week. And it's because of the time involved. Because where we worked at, a lot of the people there were just part-time or whatever. And it's not always a lot of part-time opportunities out there. It's another angel that wants to come. Thank you, Archangel. So that's what I'm saying. That's one of the things that'll attract a lot of people there. All right. So a lot of angels showed up to advise, but this one came last. Like I said, whenever the Archangel comes last, definitely want to hear what the angel has to say, because he didn't come with the other. He came last. All right. Yeah. I'm just looking at the angel cards. That's all. All right, here we go. Please advise me on anything you would like me to know. All is well. That's Jeremiah again. All is well. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to, with hidden blessings you will soon understand. And he has Aquarius, which is another sign for my in the 9th house, because my Aquarius is in the 9th house with Saturn. I keep telling you, 9th house is when the twins finally, that's the Sagittarius energy. Wow. Haniel came again with the most romantic card. Sensitivity. You are extra sensitive right now. To energies and emotions. Honor yourself and your feelings. Next one. Uriel says you already know what to do. You know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Now, why is that important? Remember, because your Uriel rules. Uriel corresponds with Uranus. Uranus rules Aquarius. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. See, she has a full, like I said, she's indigo, a sensitive child. So she always had the ability to be Aquarius. But like, we either tap into our lower vibrations or our higher ones. But once you get up to the 9th house, you're getting higher, more mature. And that's what she is. Aquarius is in my 9th house. Next card. Yep, nurture. Gabriel. And if you notice, that's the first time Gabriel has shown up in this reading. Nurture. And remember, children, that's why Scorpio's in the 5th house. Because again, you're dealing with an indigo child, a crystal child, or a sensitive child. Gabriel moon, nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Because like again, if you nurture your soulmate, you're nurturing yourself. Both activities are important for you right now. Next card, chakra clearing. Again, Metatron for that healing. And one person didn't show up at all. That's Raziel. Maybe because I'm a Leo. Who knows? Because he's a Leo. Final card. Now this card came on its own later. It didn't come with the draw. It came by itself. It came later. So it has a special message. Jovial. Saying get outdoors. Go outdoors. Get some fresh air. Connect with nature. To relieve stress. And gain new creative ideas. All right, that was very interesting read. I want to make sure before I turn this off, I want to make sure I did everything. If there's anything else I need to look at or whatever. Now Mariah Carey's former security guard accuses her of sexual harassment. All right. Well, that was very interesting. All right, I'm just looking around, making sure I got everything. This is Get. I'm out.